Hello, it's nice to see you again. So, first things first, different avatar. The hypno eye is a little broken, but that's okay. I'm using it now because I have eye and face tracking. As you also notice, my expression's frozen because it was having an aneurysm. This is actually my second attempt recording. It went horrible, but I don't want to figure that out right now. I just wanted a relaxing, rambling video. Because I plan to do these like every other week. Just a bit of rambling. Probably not going to be full VR. Some of them might be text only, some VR only, some half and half. I'm thinking this one will be half and half. But, yeah. So, where should I start? I guess life, yeah. My life has been no hectic since my break. Graduated, or not graduated, but the semester ended for college. Then I took a CNA course up till about 4 days ago, give or take, which is a certificate nursing advisor. Hold on, let me pet you as I talk. Yeah, I might look moderately scary, I think, but till I get the tracking fixed, I will just be horrified. Yippee. But, so, I can now, well, once I've passed the test, I still need to schedule it. I keep forgetting websites. Does not make it easy to schedule. But it lets me, like, assist nurses with all the non-medical stuff for patients, which I'm on a transfer pathway to a radiology course, and this will help me just get used to hospital settings, traumatize myself early so I don't traumatize myself later, prepare myself, and customer service or medical experience is a prereq, so might as well do both. Hi. But, yeah, it was kind of nice, though, just going in person, but I was 8 hours a day for almost a month, pretty much. Well, the online course was 8 hours a day for a week and a half, and then the other one, I guess 3 weeks. I also went on a trip beforehand, which was not great. It was a family trip I was kind of forced on, but I did get to see a lot of pretty stuff. Explore Zion National Park, take a lot of pretty pictures, go on some hikes, hike through a river. It was actually kind of fun, those parts at least. Just didn't have a lot of alone time, which I wanted. But yeah, now I'm back, and I'm done with all the CNA stuff besides the test, and I don't have too many plans besides just like collab stuff, and which I've been working on for the past like month or so. I got like a bunch of creators in on one, another with a friend that I was supposed to do before my break, but things have just been getting in the way a lot. But yeah, new content and stuff, but that's besides the point. I didn't just want to ramble about the channel and my life. I kind of just want to talk about nerd stuff and let you just hear about me and my interests. There's Drilly from Gun 47. I want to do a Gun 47 roleplay at some point. I love Drilly. Let me pull him over. Hi, Drilly. He died. But they died. I don't think they have a gender. But I think he's all genders. Yeah. But I like Gun 47. It's a really trippy game, but it also has a lot of meaning and kind of symbolizes being an artist or having these passions that you'll never be able to realize And the game kind of shows a lot of just the creators' projects they've abandoned and left to rot instead of being broadcasted all over, just hidden beneath the ground. And just kind of journey through these ideas of theirs, very scattered and strewn about in a game that feels like a fever dream and is insane. And you have Car, the cat thing, and Car, his sister. A lot of lore beneath the scenes and about Garden and Primbo World, the original game. I won't talk too much about it because there's a lot of spoilers and cool things. But Shirley's my favorite. Say hi, Shirley. Goodbye, Shirley. It has some really good music. I like the Wakers theme a lot, and a lot of the Walted themes. Walted broadcasted. I'm excited to see what they do with that, and I really like keeps me safe as a character name, and they're really funny looking, and I like them a lot. I wanted to do that fan art for a while, but I just look back and too much going on. I still might though. I probably will at some point. I won't talk much about the other collabs I've planned. I've spoken a bit about them on my Discord server, but I haven't given anything away. Just one's with a lot of creators and another one's with someone close to me. And both are pretty silly, and yeah, one's kind of a choose your own adventure and the other's fully self-contained in one video. I think you'll like them though. I have a lot of video plans too. I want to do like a werewolf comfort one, where I comfort the viewer, and the viewer's like the werewolf, and I let them like nibble on me and stuff, and got them all sorts of puppy things. People keep wanting clicker and SCP training part 2s. I might get to those. I don't know. That CP video wasn't actually supposed to be an SCP video. I just decided last minute that it was kind of fitting. It was originally just going to be experimenting on you and like do like the tingles. Yeah, I bet you do. But then I kind of just changed my mind and made SCP themed, which I think worked out. This new avatar has been a nightmare, but I also like it. I need to fix the eye. I need to fix the tracking stuff. But please help. I don't know what I'm doing. The hypno eye sometimes works, but there's something that makes the shader just all black for some reason. I don't know. But Unity is a whole mess. I want to learn it more though, because I want to work with some of my artist friends and make like our own avatar bases and sell them, because I think that would be cool and kind of a neat way to just earn a little income, because I am poor, especially after pausing Patreon. But that's back on pause now as well. I need to get back into making some good stuff for that though. I did make a couple of things, but they're just more simple audios to get back into it. Yeah, I have a lot of plans though. Not all of them are gonna go through, but I got a lot of ideas and stuff. Yeah. What else can I ramble about? I do want to talk about Yugioh, but I'll probably do that towards the end and do its own portion. Oh yeah, art. I'm not a great artist, but art fight's coming up, and I think that's pretty cool. And something that I do want to do. I don't know if I am good enough. Not that that's a requirement, but I feel guilty getting good art when I can't make that in return. And I know that's subjective, but it's kind of its own scale. this headset's getting a little uncomfortable, so I'm gonna pet you and then transition into a non-VR section for the rest of this. But I liked seeing you again and showing you this, and I'm gonna pet you. Okay, talk to you in just a sec. Okay, back to some rambling now, hopefully with a little less chaos for me. But yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about one of my other passions, being currently like card games, but right now just Yu-Gi-Oh! I might pull this up in background footage too, but darken it a lot. So here's my Master Duel account. I do a lot of work on emulators, particularly Dual and Nexus, but I'm just gonna do some nerd speak for you guys to hear and not understand, probably. But I know a lot of people did like my first Yu-Gi-Oh! Video that not a lot of people know about, so might as well talk more. Oh, here's a deck I'm currently trying to make. Melfi Primite. Melfi's always been a favorite of mine, and I like Primite a lot. I don't play much meta, or any at all, particularly no like Blue Eyes or anything, but I like the engine. It does a lot for normal decks. We got some really cute art too with all the Melfis. And Kalantosa, which reminds me of Shaman, and Shaman's my favorite Pokemon. Maybe next week's rambling, I can just talk about Pokemon for like 40 minutes. I think that could be fun. I also have video ideas related to Pokemon. I wanted to do a 2D, 3D, like VR chat hybrid series of Mystery Dungeon, where I did a custom mod in Mystery Dungeon for all the like overworld stuff, traveling, like engage the viewers in lore, and use like little beeps for talking, kind of like what Kip does. But then after the Mystery Dungeon, I'd have like VR chat cutscenes where we're like sitting down at camp and I'm the Pokemon and pet you and stuff, and just swap between those to tell both a narrative and have more of a, I guess, intimate experience of just relaxing together, going on that journey, really take you along with me. I've been wanting to do this for like a year actually, but I could never find a model for the Pokemon I want to be, but I did find a really neat Jolteon one, and I kind of want to either do Jolteon or Hisui's Zoroark, and now there's good models for both of those, so we'll see. Here, let me pet you a bit. I like pets, it's just a passive trigger a lot. But if you are interested in that idea, do let me know, because it's gonna be a lot of work. Like a lot. An axe a lot of work. But yeah. I need to either adapt a mod for Mystery Dungeon or make my own storyline too. So yeah, big idea, but I think it could be a cool series for like a 10-part narrative story uploaded, say, every month or two. I kind of want to try doing more series stuff. Like, I want to do this every 2 weeks, and then a main, like a regular, whatever content video between these. And if I did the Mystery Dungeon thing, I could do, rambles, main video, rambles, Mystery Dungeon for 1 month, next month, main video, rambles, and then keep up with Patreon. I want to start streaming. I think I've talked about that before. I keep saying I want to start, but then I don't. I don't know if that's just ADHD brain or just me being so busy and getting blindsided by a whole lot of stuff. But yeah, anyway. Melfis, they're really nice. They're all force critters that are shy, and the deck's all about whenever your opponent attacks or pops out of the woods as in being summoned, they retreat back to hand and leave behind either some of their friends who will then retreat again, or like little treats. By treats I mean death. Or group together to come back stronger, like Merry Melfies. I love Penny in this art. They're so like relaxed and silly. I'm probably gonna lower the brightness for this, by the way, if the images look off. But yeah, Primite for Melfies is actually pretty neat tech, because Puppy can search Rabby or Ojama Black on your opponent's turn. And Ojama Black is only in here because it's a light beast, where Rabby's Earth, and with Imperial Dragon, it cares about the attributes, so you could banish all their Fiendsmith cards by Imperial Dragon, meaning the Ojama Black. Additionally, Melfies don't really use the effects on your own turn, so Lordly Load's second effect is pretty much always available. So if you have Lordly Load, and do Ether Barrel, search Imperial, Lordly Load, summon Ojama Black, and then do your Melfi combo, you can end up with negate all their effects, banish all lights, and one bounce from Melfi's, a draw, like 2 from Melfi's, a pop from Melfi, and some synchro plays with Mary with either Happier, or instead of Mary you could go into Desert Locusts, or Silvera. Silvera Books of Moon Ward, Desert Locusts, with any other Melfi into Draco Berserker, or you could even use it with Ether Barrel to go into Barone on their turn. And you have a bunch of like neat little plays like that, and some small contained things like Obedient Schooled gets you into Ronin Raccoon, Mannequin Cat, or either Melfi XCs on your turn, and you just use this at the end of your turn to avoid the restriction. Or you could do it into just Mary, sit on Rabby, and it gets destroyed, but then you have a Rabby in your graveyard for Primite Howl, or Roar's effect. Actually, I don't think I play Roar. No, just Howl's effect, which is a like mind control effect for that turn. You also got Drill Beam, which is crazy. Drill Beam's your main ad from Lordly Load, so the typical combos: Ether Barrel, search Lordly Load, search Drill Beam. But if you have Drill Beam, you search Imperial Dragon. Or if you have Lordly Load and also Ether Barrel, you can just straight search Drill Beam, Imperial, or Howl. Howl's only in here for the graveyard effect, though. The deck kinda wants to go second, so I play Fenrir and Alpha, as well as a basic board breaker package with 2 thrusts, 1 talents, evenly, some imperms for going first with thrust, so I could just set that. Or as well as a Duster, and you could also set Howl with thrust, that's the other reason it's in there, for the opponent's turn to get a mind control effect. Otherwise, pretty normal hand trap package. I only have 2 Ash Blossom. This was like the first card I crafted. I've had this game since launch. I've just at this point thought it was more funny not to craft the third. Yeah. There's also some Herald of Arclight plays if you need a pseudo Macrocosmos. Paleo's a deck I have a friend that really likes. They're in the server, named Teal. They're cool, but it's kind of cool. I like the Soldier Dragon, Laundry Dragon made Volma tech, or Volmina, or Soldier Dragon. Anytime you get hand trapped or they use an effect, you just summon another one and then end on either Volmina or Laundry. Laundry mills 3, Volmina adds an extra bounce interruption, as well as a Battle Fader effect that swaps between each other and is annoying as hell to get rid of. I also play Slifer the Sky Dragon, meow, 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 which isn't optimal at all, but it's my favorite god card, and Revive Sky God, if you use it with either Transaction Rollback or set it with Trap Tricks, you can... I just realized I don't own Trap Tricks for this deck. Oh no, I do have 2 of it. Never mind. I'm dumb. Yeah, Trap Trick. and then it draws 7, or 6, not 7, as well as gets a 6,000 attack cipher, and then searches Monster Reborn to bring it back on your opponent's, after your opponent's turn. Which is just really funny and cool. Kurikarna Divinet Karna is also just a pet card of mine. I like this card. It fell out of favor after Cash rotated out of, like, meta, but it's always just solid. I like it a lot. It saved my ass too many times to count. I've really enjoyed also Meteorreactor Fiendsmith. I didn't think I'd be a fan of Fiendsmith, but I just like how recurable it is, and it helps Meteorreactors a lot, because the deck doesn't do a whole lot on its own, but it sets up a ton of stuff. Because you could attach like 10 to 20 material to Exegard, and then add any things attached to your hand, which basically gives you a build your own hand trap. In case of, if you need Droll, add Droll. If you need Veiler, add that. Bestials, add those. And on your turn, add like an Engraver to go full Fiendsmith combo. And yeah, the Fiendsmith package is pretty decent, but it's not the full package. You just have Sequence, Requiem, Desiree, and Lacrima all at one. And then the whole main deck package. But this has been a lot of fun. I've had a lot of success with it too, and Meteorreactors are super cheap. Exoraptor and Zeptwing are their best cards, and they're both N's and R's. Meltdown's a little expensive at a UR, but you only need 2 of them. I run 3 because it's funny, but you don't need 3. And I do a 50 card pile because Diamond XC's package adds a couple bricks to the deck. But that's okay, because we can afford some bricks, and that's why we run 50 cards, and it has a lot of drawing power. With Teal, I sometimes play Yu-Gi-Oh! And this is my 10-10-10 deck, where it's 10 SRs, 10 URs, 10 rares, and 10 normals. I was gonna play Punk, but it was too normal, so instead I landed on Volcanic Rituals, which is not a real deck, but it has a interesting deck with Candle and Bonfire. Can search that and go into a full ritual line, as well as Seravitus, working pretty well with just Volcanics dumping a lot of spells, as well as the level 7 Seravitus Ritual protecting Emperor, which is a pretty big deal because Emperor is your main way to burn, and the idea behind the deck was burn every time they do anything with gravity, and anytime they summon, burn with Emperor. So just tax them to death, because we love taxes. Oh yeah, extra deck was 3 of each rarity, and then 3 crazy boxes, because I'm crazy. But yeah, so those are some of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Things. I'm gonna close out of this now and just do some more comfy rambling. So, yeah, I guess that's just one of my hobbies and kind of what's going on with the channel and my life. It's been really, really hectic, but it's also cool being able to collab and finally do things. I get collab with a lot of cool people, and hopefully more in the future too. Now that I have free time again, for at least a little while, I'm gonna be doing a lot more stuff, at least for these, like, next month or 2. I'll eventually be getting a job as a CNA this summer, since, I took the class. I should probably use it. But that'll only be part-time, and then school starts up again late August for college. But I'm only in college part-time. The CNA stuff will be part-time, and then I could run this channel part-time with, between the main videos and Patreon stuff. I don't want to turn it into something that feels like a job or anything. It kind of is with Patreon, but I don't want to be too much stressed out that much by it. It is a cause of stress, but it's also something I enjoy doing, and I like being able to look back and see I've made an impact. And that's really nice, especially hearing all the cool things you guys just say and comment and enjoy. Obviously, there's a few less favorable things that people say did I just say savorable? Savory? Yeah. Anyhow. And then there's also, like, I'm not the best content creator. Especially on Patreon. I feel bad about some of the stuff I put out. I just don't know how to make it that good. And some of it, like, I messed up the uploads on my recent stuff and accidentally rendered the whole audio twice. But it was 2 audios in 1 file, so it just broke the upload for like half a day. And then there's a bunch of unprofessional videos I upload here. I'm not trying to be professional. I'm trying to be genuine and speak from my heart. But I'm also just, it's all kind of scuffed. And especially earlier, I mean, you didn't see the face tracking because I cut that out. But holy shit, the tracking is horrible. It was good in testing twice, but for some reason today it was being evil, and I don't like evil face tracking. But yeah, I want that to work. Well, it's a lot of Unity jargon though, and I can't even like talk about a lot of that because it's not a passion, it's Stockholm syndrome. But yeah. Oh yeah, our family got another dog. Without the other one, her current Finn, the male, has been like really sad and without friends, and our parents just felt really bad for them. So we got another dog. I'll probably put a picture up if I remember. I probably won't remember though. Speaking of pictures, you'll probably see on the screen right now. There's some, but I plan on displaying fan art in these rambling videos, especially the non-VR ones. So if you do draw anything, DM it to me and I'll post in my server's fan art channel in my link tree or card. I need to remake it as a card, but I haven't got around to it. But just click on the links if you want to join the Discord server. It is 16 plus, and I don't want to shill it too much, but it's where I plan on posting like fan art, and I do want to do more events. I've been trying to find people to coordinate events and coordinate events between other ASMR servers as well, to do like both my channel and Pip's, or Mia and Rudy if you know them. Just me and a bunch of ASMR artists that I like, because I'm pretty invested in the community. I have a lot of friends here, and for the most part I like it. There's some not great stuff, but I think that's just anything in life. And I have a lot of opinions that I shouldn't share about certain creators. But again, that's just life. Not everyone has to like everyone, and that's okay. But I like a lot of the people, and I think it's a good community. Yeah. Oh, well. Not just Yugioh, but I've also gotten into playing Magic the Gathering with some other ASMR artists. Not Furry ASMR artists necessarily, but like Lilac Lorenza. She's a really cool trans ASMR artist that I like a lot. I got a little help from them with the trans affirmations video, just to verify everything I was saying was good. But we play Magic I would say every few weeks. This month I didn't have a whole lot of time till, I think 2 days ago, Monday, was the first time in like over a month I've been able to play Magic with them. We're doing like Pride Month commander decks, where you give all commanders partner. I made one of Investigator, and I found out there's a legendary creature called Nico, who's very different from me, but it shares my name, so I made a little fanfic of the detective searching for Nico and getting tricked by all of Nico's mirror shards and lost in their maze of magic as they get closer to unraveling in a conspiracy, as Nico's like a chaotic good character leading them on in my fanfiction, of course, not actually in real Magic. Well, maybe they are. I don't know if they lore that well. They're not a very interesting character, if I'm to be honest. But they also have a non-binary rep, which is cool. And the detective person is a half snake, and that's hot, so I support it. I don't have a ton else to talk about. I mean, I do, but I'm happy to be back and do things, and I'm gonna pet you a bit now. Get behind those ears of yours. Yeah. And do let me know if any of the video ideas I've set here sound interesting, like the mystery dungeon thing, or the werewolf comfort, or I've been wanting to do some other stuff, like some more experimental trigger videos. I've been wanting to do helping you make a Sona video, like that one old Whisper one. I've been trying to make a camping road trip video for like a year now, but I can't find a good road with a car, and last time it was a mess that I tried recording it. But I wanted to make like a 40-minute long, multiple part of like driving there with car sound, setting up camp, telling scary stories, and then sleeping together in the tent, and make it like a whole hour long, 40-minute long special video, because I think that would be really nice and have a lot of cozy vibes. But I haven't been able to get a green screen like car world or anything and get that all worked out, but that's one I do want to make. Yeah, I do want to do more server events. I haven't in a while. Maybe when I start streaming, I might do like a meetup and then stream it or something, or just schedule those on stream. Like a monthly or bi-monthly VR meetup. Dima and Tico server. Tico. I like Tico. But they do a VR meetup that I sometimes go to. I haven't done. Well, I did one like 2 weeks ago just because I had the chance. I had like a few hours free time. But besides that, I haven't been to many in a while. But you can occasionally catch me there. And I don't want to just do VR meetups because they do those weekly. So I was thinking also like game nights, if we find something everyone has, like Roblox or Deadlock, have a 5v5, or a big Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, though that game's awful and no one understands it, which is fine. Or like VR karaoke events. We did one in the server before, which was a lot of fun. I think I want to do another, or other VR games. So, yeah. I don't know if you could hear them. Probably not right now, but it's night, but there's birds outside my window. They nested there. So, in future videos, you might be able to also hear birds in the background. Because they're active like 24/7, and they're about a foot away from my window. Which is both cute and wakes me up early. But anyhow, I'm gonna pet you a bit, and I'm gonna just say goodbye for now. But I look forward to doing more stuff and talking to you again.